What's up, people? Back with some more Zenless Zone Zero. We did previously the main storyline of Chapter 3 of Season 2. I mostly liked it. It was a real emotional gut punch of an episode. I did like it. It's not perfect, though. It did personally feel like it was way too short, and that more could have been done, and a lot of the combat sequences were also too short and didn't become decently long until like the last parts of it. But I still enjoyed it, all things considered. Although I also wish I wish Isolde could have been around longer. So who knows? So we're now in the midpoint of Season 2 story, so I look forward to seeing where 4 and 5 and whatever we'll do, and then, of course, whatever epilogue we get, assuming we get a Season 3, which I would imagine we will. So that aside, assuming no one, Hoyo has to chill, Orphe's M6 in the new chapter. Okay, and, So with that said, we have a whole bunch of other shit to do, one of which being Seed's agent story, which I very much am looking forward to doing. So I'm going to do that, plus after that we will have a couple of event quests. Okay, Seeds Extravaganza. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an event quest and not an agent story. I'm pretty sure. And then you have the Band of the Brave Bang Boo thing, which is another one. So we got ourselves a couple things to do, all things considered. So with that aside, we are gathered here to see the Feet Ministry. The first one being Grace, and oh my god, Grace's age of story feels like a lifetime ago. Oh, they certainly get her banner for massing her out. Certainly has it, but well, we have a second character who's given the Feet lovers something. So with that aside, let's go ahead and do it, shall we? Flora of the Blooming Valley. So that's the name of it. Alrighty then. Oval Squad has brought a mysterious commission, and surprisingly, it's about investigating Seed. So we're gonna get back Seed backstory, eh? Which is appreciated. We got, Lord knows, a great chunk of Chapter 3 was about Orphe and Magus. So nice to see this get covered. Bell mentioned a new commission in the text message earlier, though the actual details are blurry. Now that you have some free time, you should go back and find out more about it. Indeed. Hey, Wise, have you been in touch with anyone from Oval Squad lately? Pretty often. What's going on? Yeah, literally yesterday. They've been coming to see you quite a lot lately, but you're always out for one reason or another. As for what they're visiting about, well, they're being totally tight-lipped about it. I'm getting more and more curious. If you're curious, you can ask them yourself in a bit. Knowing you would definitely be here at this time, I already set up a meeting time with them. That's my good sister. I hear the doorbell. Looks like your guests are right on time. Before you finish speaking, several familiar figures appear at the doorway. Speak of the devil herself, or succubus herself, whichever one. I don't know. So, what's this about, Captain?
So, what exactly is your commission about?
Right to the point. I respect that. But hold your horses.
What Magus means is that we need to go through some brief but necessary procedures first.
Sorry, Proxy, but I assure you, this isn't out of caution or lack of trust.
Yes, mommy Trigger. I understand. Go ahead.
This commission concerns one of our important companions. We don't want any surprises before it's settled.
Don't worry. It's good with me.
Don't worry. I won't breathe a word about this to anyone.
Not anyone. Not even the mission target. In fact, the target of this commission is exactly who we need you to hide all this from.
It's Seed, isn't it?
If you're ready, let's go ahead and sign the confidentiality agreement. It's simple. You just need to say, I agree, clearly during the final voice confirmation step.
One, it's about Seed. I'm going to rightly assume. And two, how much you want to bet Seed's going to figure it out anyway, because she seems quite perceptive. Very perceptive. Seems...
This all sounds very mysterious.
Yes.
Well, I'm down. Let's get started.
First, Proxy, as the commissioned party, you promise to maintain strict confidentiality regarding matters related to Magus's commission, and shall not directly or indirectly disclose information to the mission target or any third parties. Related matters include, but are not limited to, client identity, commission motives, and specific action plans. Second, the proxy's investigation and assistance to the mission target must be conducted under their own name, without mentioning the client's instructions. Specific scenarios that may be involved include, but are not limited to the following.
Reading them one by one is such a drag. Orphe, just give us the main points.
Alright, last point. If necessary, the proxy must take reasonable measures, including but not limited to encrypted communications, eye contact, appropriate deception, etc., to prevent any situation that may lead to information leaks. That's it!
Sheesh.
Such flair in a confidentiality clause. I'm in.
Perfect. With a confidentiality agreement in place, we're all in the same boat. And as for leaks, Trigger will be keeping a close eye with round-the-clock monitoring.
Captain, you're scaring the proxy. Plus, I need sleep. Working 24 hours non-stop is pushing it.
Yeah, I know. Just look at what happened to poor Evelyn.
Is that really the point?
Poor girl was turning into a scarecrow at one point with how much she was overdoing it.
So, can you tell me now? What's this commission about?
No surprise. It's about Seed. All those who know about it are here now. Since Soldier 11 joined later than her, she doesn't know the whole story, so we didn't bring her along today.
Oh, come on.
We're hoping you can help us keep Seed Senior's death a secret from her.
Wasn't it already a given? I mean, robot, mecha, or did she assume he was in there the whole time in body? I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. And not to mention, hey, why not let Hari know? You know, squad cohesion and all that. Ah, well, whatever. I'm not in the military. Seed Senior, isn't he sleeping?
Seed Senior. You're talking about the intelligent construct that Seed pilots, right? But didn't Seed say he's been sleeping? Did something happen to him recently?
Or maybe it's similar to what happened to Magus, where it's, he's dead, technically, and his brain's been uploaded into the robot, probably.
Not recently. Seed Senior was a self-aware intelligent construct, but that was years ago.
Was.
11 years ago, his logic core suffered irreversible damage. For an intelligent construct, that's like a terminal illness. He held on for many years, but passed away shortly after joining Obel Squad.
So, how does that explain the Seed Senior walking around now? Is he like in perpetual autopilot or at least on voice command or something?
But in Seed's mind, he's just been sleeping? Has she really not noticed anything strange this whole time?
We've been working together all these years to keep this from her, creating the illusion that Seed Senior has fallen into a long-term hibernation. This was also Seed Senior's last wish.
But he's clearly been walking around and being an accessory to combat. He was even in the cutscene at the end of the story mission. So again, what gives? Is the robot frame on autopilot, or at least on voice command, or at least partial self-awareness? Because if he's dead, then who's piloting the thing? Other than Seed herself, of course.
Her understanding of death is limited, and she kept believing in Seed Senior's condition. Up until now. Lately, she started acting kind of strange.
After witnessing how Isolde crafted those soldiers with miasma, she's been spacing out a lot more. I think it stirred up some weird ideas in her head.
Well, we gotta talk to her then.
And not long ago, she straight up broke into Hollow Zero and set up a little safe house in there. Now, unless she's out on a mission, she basically spends every day holed up in the safe house.
Well, I hope she has some anti-miasma shielding, because isn't being in there for too long bad for one's health? A safe house in Hollow Zero.
Setting up a safe house in Hollow Zero and staying there for extended periods? Isn't that dangerous? Does she have enough anti-corruption serum?
Her aptitude for ether is scary high. She doesn't need to worry about any corruption. But anyone without that kind of aptitude basically can't get close to her. Makes for a pretty neat way to dodge social interactions, though.
Well, that's good, I guess. Probably still shouldn't be in there for that long, though.
Anyway, I'm worried that she's been influenced by Isolde and started having doubts about the Seed Senior situation. But she's being all mysterious and won't even tell us what she's planning.
We're counting on you, Proxy. For some reason, Seed took an instant liking to you after your first meeting. Normally, she avoids any kind of contact with strangers, yet she calls you one of her kind.
That is correct. She did seem quite sociable.
You might be able to get closer to her and find out what she's thinking. If she really is starting to question Seed Senior's condition, please help us keep up the lie.
No.
I'm sorry. I know this might put you in a tough spot.
Don't keep up the lie. That's exactly what I hated about Soldier 11's with the ending to Zero and B's storyline. Don't do that. Freaking tell her the truth, and the problem will resolve itself. Let the one with the protagonist aura handle this. Oh, come on.
I think I get the situation now. Let me give it a shot. Though I really don't know why she's taken a liking to me. Maybe it's my protagonist aura?
Har har har. Fourth wall break.
If you can say stuff like that, then we've definitely got the right person. Their way of thinking is on the exact same wavelength as Seed's.
Sending you the coordinates of the Hollow Zero safe house right now. It's all yours, Proxy. I really hope that it goes the opposite of what happened with Zero and B, because I didn't like that, and I don't think keeping up the lie helps anyone. If anything, it just makes it worse, because the more you put it off, the worse it'll get. It'll boil over, and you'll have yourself a lost teammate who will never trust you ever again. Sending you the coordinates to Hollow Zero safe house right now. It's all yours, Proxy. Aren't you guys coming? Where are you going? Why aren't you guys coming with me? Don't worry, Proxy. The area is safe. The heroes around there have already been cleaned out by Seed. More importantly, we want to give you some alone time with Seed. That way she might let her guard down a bit. Trust me that much. Got a feeling this mission's gonna be tough. There's a special power hidden within the proxy. I felt it clearly before. It's you. You can definitely do it. Yes, Mom. When you're ready, we can head out anytime. That girl's probably going to be hanging around there for a while. I'll go right away. You arrive at Seed's safe house in Hollow Zero. Sheesh, not even a hallway walk. Straight to the conversation. Why did I sound like Harley Quinn for a moment? Yeah.
The ether levels here are so high. Before my body was enhanced, I don't think I could have stayed here very long.
Where the heck are we?
Everything here in the tent. Did Seed set this all up by herself?
Is someone here?
Well, I questioned the location, but I will say Seed does know how to set up a spiffy base camp. She's even got a sofa and everything. Only thing missing are a TV and video game consoles. But hey, it is what it is. I'll accept it. Yeah, Seed comes across as way too perceptive. I don't think she's gonna be fooled. I'll be splitting what little hairs I have on my cue ball left if she even buys it. Seed is curled up on the couch wearing her usual smile, though her eyes are fixed straight ahead. It's almost impossible to read what's going on through her mind. She then gracefully hops off the couch. Okay, my voice is going through. Okay.
Yahoo, Proxy!
Yo ho, yo ho. Yo ho, Seed.
Yaho. I heard from Agus you've been living around here, so I came to check on you. I didn't think you would be staying in such a dangerous place like Hollow Zero.
You think it's dangerous? Oh, should we burn the place down then?
That's not what I meant. Ugh.
That's not what I meant. I mean, aren't you worried about ethereals showing up and bothering you?
I mean, I would.
I'm just kidding! I've set up some traps around here. Any ethereal that steps on them will be impaled in less than a second. So it's pretty quiet here. No need to heat things up just yet. I get the feeling you're not just here for a visit, Proxy. What brings you here?
Thought I'd check in and see how you're doing.
I just thought I'd check in and see how you're doing. It's been a while since we last fought together, and thinking back on it brings up a lot of memories.
I know, right? That battle was like tossing mints into nitro fuel. Super intense at first, but then the fizz died down, and everything's calm again.
For now.
So that's what happens when you drop a mint into nitro fuel. Huh. I learned a weird little fact today.
Give it a try sometime, Proxy. I need a moment to water these flowers, so why don't you take a look around? Just watch your step. This place is like a minefield.
Are you sure the ethereal juice flowing around this dimension is good for the flowers? Because I don't personally think it is. Well, unless you put on some kind of anti-corruption field, I guess. What do you mean by minefield?
What do you mean by minefield? You mean the safe house has a bunch of carefully set up areas, right?
Oh no, I mean there are a bunch of blown apart ethereals outside the safe house. Their remains weirdly smell like mint candy.
What?
If you're curious about the nitro fuel and mint combo, go take a whiff.
I'll pass, thank you. It's a literal minefield.
So it's a literal minefield. Wait, why do I feel like she just brushed me off? How am I supposed to find out what she's planning now?
Not expecting any reply, Seed walks over to the row of flower pots and starts watering them. She seems to have lost interest in the previous topic. Time to find something new to talk about. There should be something special around here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Bizarre frame. Photo frame on the table draws your gaze involuntarily. What is this? Aw, it's a picture of Seed and Senior. Childlike sketch with innocent strokes and bright colors. The crayon marks appear somewhat faded, suggesting it was created several years ago. And the childlike drawing, a giant robot and a little girl are tenderly nurturing a flower bud about to bloom. Aw. This must be C's creation, and she seems oddly fond of flowers. A messy box. Old-looking box sits here, covered in weathered scratches and massive, knuckle-shaped dents. Probably the handiwork of someone not exactly known for their finesse. Box lies open silently, with nothing particularly noteworthy inside. This place is a total mess. Does this mean... Is this how Master feels, too? For the sofa. An old sofa sits quietly here. Scratches and tears have been patched up as best as possible, but it seems like it's still been used for quite a long time since then. Strong sense of warmth and comfort spreads from your fingertips. Looks like it's a model from many years ago. Feels reassuring. The closer look, many items in the safe house bear traces of Seed Senior's existence. Seed has kept all of them to this day. Maybe that could be a way to start getting through to her. She's watering plants. Watering withered flowers counts as watering plants. Let's go talk to her.
What's wrong, Proxy?
Just want to see what you're doing. How long have these flowers been here?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what you're up to. How long have these flowers been here?
They've been here since I built this safe house. They used to be in the dorm with me and Seed Senior, but after I moved here, there was no one left to look after them there.
But some of the flowers have already wilted, and they also get corrupted by the hollow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I see. But some of these flowers have already withered, right? With the ether concentration in Hollow Zero being what it is, even plants will suffer from corruption, or gradually lose their vitality.
I know. Ether doesn't really bother me, but for these little ones and some others, it can be a real headache, huh?
Yeah, get them out of here. What are you doing?
I've been looking after them for years, but I've never seen them this lifeless before. So, watering them is just another attempt to see if it'll help.
You can help by taking them out of the hollow and putting them back in regular, real-world sunlight and oxygen atmosphere without all the weird crystal juice flowing all over the place. What are you watering them with?
Hold on. That isn't water you're using, is it? What are you watering them with?
Engine oil.
What? What the fuck?
When Seed Senior's feeling down, he drinks engine oil to perk up. So I thought maybe it would work for them too. But it doesn't really seem to be helping. Probably because they're a different species.
Seed? I think I gave you too much credit. Their flowers don't drink engine oil. What is wrong with you?
But that's fine. I've got plenty of backup plans. Nitro fuel, salt water, juice from other plants. If I try them all, one of them's bound to work.
Just regular pure fresh water is good enough, girl. What are you doing?
After all, just look at Isolde. She tried all kinds of ways to bring her old buddies back, and in the end, she found something that worked. Miasma!
They were still dead. And they were not coming back. It was just an illusion. Oh, God. I think I greatly overestimated Seed's intelligence. She's gone bonkers. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, even. Or would that be Fruity Pebbles, what with the blue hair? I don't know. Oh.
Seed, after seeing what happened with Isolde, you're not planning something, are you?
Yeah, probably. Oh no, I blurred that one out without thinking.
That's not what I meant. I was just curious how our conversation went from watering plants to Isolde. And honestly, her methods aren't something to look up to. You definitely shouldn't follow her example.
There's nothing to learn from Isolde. Anyone who tries to control the miasma just becomes a part of it. She's already shown me how that ends.
Okay, so she's not that daft. Entirely.
Still, I'm kinda jealous that she got to see her long-lost friend in the miasma.
You're missing Seed Senior, aren't you?
You're missing Seed Senior, aren't you? I've noticed a lot of things around here that are tied to him, and I heard about him from Magus. He's someone really important to you, isn't he?
Yeah. Isolde and lots of the citizens of Yfei Peninsula saw their loved ones in the miasma. So I was thinking, I've grown taller now, and if I don't let Seed Senior see me soon, he might not recognize me anymore.
Isn't he literally brain dead? He's just in a deep sleep right now. Or miasma only creates an illusion.
The miasma only creates an illusion. But Seed Senior has been by your side all along. He's just in a deep sleep right now. You'll see him again someday.
I'm actually still talking to him. Seed Senior messages me sometimes on Knock Knock.
I'm sorry, what?
Really?
Of course! Though it's always when I'm asleep. Why do you look so shocked? Isn't it totally normal to wake up late at night, check your phone, and go right back to sleep?
Well, she's not wrong.
Or, like me, are you starting to realize that Seed Senior isn't actually sleeping?
She knows. Well, no, was that a trick to get me to spill something?
Oh no. I reacted without thinking when she said she was messaging the late Seed Senior. But is what she said actually true? Is she trying to get something out of me?
No need to stress, Proxy. I'm pretty good with machines. Once I fully understood how intelligent constructs are built, I realized Seed Senior isn't really asleep.
She knows. We didn't even have to do anything. She already knew. I told you.
At some point, he woke up without me realizing, but his consciousness had already left this body. Maybe it's been uploaded into cyberspace? I'm still not sure where he went, but I plan to get to the bottom of it.
You know, that is actually a plausible explanation. I mean, how many cyberpunk, cyberspace movies and games exist where someone who we thought was dead actually uploaded their brain into like a database or the internet or something. Everyone thought so and so was dead or deleted, but nope, he's swimming around in cyberspace somewhere. The Ninja Turtles went through it. Who else? Code Lyoko was basically framed around that. And a bunch of other ones too. Probably more than I can name. Way more. I think Transformers. Some of the Transformers animes, I think, toiled around with it. I think toyed with it. I don't know. There's way too many to name. There's like an infinite number of them. But it does make sense, being a computer and all. He probably could have done that, and he's just in there somewhere. Can I join you? What's your plan?
Seed, what's your plan? Can you share it with me? I want to help, since I'm one of your kind.
A proxy might come in handy, just like engine oil. But maybe I should think about it. You used to feel like me, but now you're starting to seem just like everyone else.
Did she notice something?
What are you talking about? I'm still me. I always have been.
Or are you?
Was I just imagining things? But if you say so, I'll give it some thought. Just not right now. I've got other guests coming soon. I'll give you a proper welcome next time, Proxy. Ooh, I'll even whip up a mint nitro fuel.
Guests. While you're lost in thought, Seed goes back to watering. Editor, her plants, herself. Seriously, MiHoYo, get a better translator. One who actually knows what correct sex a character is. Jesus. She's, if anything, needs to get straightened out by now. It should be this. Seed goes back to watering her plants by herself. Jesus Christ, man. Do a better job. I expect this kind of incompetent grammar I expect this level of incompetent grammar mistakes from fan fiction writers, not a multi-million-dollar development studio. Jesus. Looks like you're stuck here for now. Better head back to Phil Magazine on the situation, or stay here a little longer. I mean, we're probably going to come back, but I want to take another look at the place. She's got a nice pad, but Jesus, Seed, for someone who seems to be quite perceptive and brilliant, how can you not know that fresh water is what these plants require? Like, time to meet up with Magus and the others. After leaving Seed's safe house and meet up with Magus and the others waiting anxiously and tell them what you found out.
Guess we can't keep using sleep as an excuse. Who would have thought her mechanical knowledge had reached the point she can accurately diagnose an intelligent construct?
Like I said, perceptive, if a bit daft.
No wonder she asked me to go buy books on intelligent constructs with her a while back. I let my guard down.
Not your fault, Trigger. You're a mom.
More importantly, what's up with Seed Sr. replying to her messages on Knock Knock? Seed Sr.'s phone has been sitting in our squad's common room since he died. Has anyone been using it?
Well, mom and personality, but, I definitely would accept the offer to be daddy, if you know what I mean. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, dirty thoughts later, please. Calm down, Alex. Sitting comm room since he died. Is anyone using it? Well, that is a possibility, but if he is in the interwebs, then he can do it anyway. He doesn't need the phone.
I thought about it. But a dormant intelligent construct that still responds? That's just suspicious. So I didn't go through with it.
It wasn't me either. But that's not the point. She didn't get suspicious because of the knock-knock messages. If anything, Seed Sr. replying made her even more convinced he's still alive. Our immediate task is to make up another lie. Something that makes her believe Seed Sr. is still alive. We can't let her her carry out whatever her mystery plan is. We have to stop her from going off the deep end.
Wait, but why? If he's alive and swimming around cyberspace, then wouldn't that be the truth? Kinda seems contradictory. Weirdly enough, there, Captain. I don't like this. I think you're going in a little too deep into the foolishness. Don't do it. Magus pauses in thought for a moment and raises her head, looking hesitant.
Proxy, how's your hacking game? Think you can crack into the Defense Forces radio network?
Yeah, I don't like this, because it's like, what's there to convince assuming Senior didn't die and just uploaded his consciousness into the net, then what's the point? You basically prove that basically there's no need to lie. It's the truth at that point. It's just his physical body is dead, but his consciousness is still out there. That sounds illegal.
Are you serious? That's illegal, you know. Should a Defense Force sergeant like you really be suggesting such a thing?
Someone from the underworld has no right to judge me. Besides, I'm already working with you, so why get hung up on the details? As long as we don't get exposed, it's all good.
Okay, got interrupted by Dad, is what it is. So, let's continue. So, Magus is bending the rules as she sees fit. So much for protocol, eh?
You're really starting to play fast and loose with the rules, huh, Magus?
Alright. We may not be full-time hackers, but Belle and I are the legendary proxy Phaethon. We know what we're doing, and Belle will be there to back me up with the HDD system when the time comes.
Perfect. Listen up, here's my plan. We'll impersonate the Defense Force's official broadcast and send Seed a message saying Seed Senior is on a long-term mission with limited outside contact.
But Seed Senior's body is still with Seed.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. She's not gonna buy it.
Since Seed believes Seed Senior's uploaded his consciousness to cyberspace, we'll just roll with that story. For the mission, they gave Seed Senior a new body. Everything adds up perfectly.
Yeah, unless Seed figures it out, in which case your plan is foiled immediately.
Identify the military frequencies, crack their encryption protocols, and hack into their radio in record time. That's your mission, Proxy. We'll provide you with the broadcaster's voice data later to help with the impersonation.
Technical issues. Technical issues. Bleh. Technical issues confirmed, but...
So, theoretically speaking, the technical problem's solved, but...
Is something else bothering you, Proxy?
Covering up one lie with another, is this the right thing to do? My question exactly. You're just making it worse.
Covering up one lie with another, is that really the right thing to do? If Seed knew the truth, she'd be heartbroken.
You disagree with my plan? If you're taking this on, you'd better be prepared to lie to her. To be the villain. That wasn't clear to you?
Captain, the proxy didn't mean to criticize you. I understand the tough position you're in, but their concerns aren't without reason.
I know. Proxy, if you want to blame me for not being a good person, go ahead. I'm the captain of Obel Squad, and I have a duty to all my members. I'll carry out Seed Senior's last wishes to the very end. You just focus on doing your part. I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens.
Sheesh. As the plan settled with Magnus, meanwhile Seed has quietly set her own plan in motion. Roxy's probably left the hollow by now. Alright, time for next meeting. Better straighten things up before the guest shows.
Routine maintenance didn't wake Seed Senior, so engine oil doesn't work. Which means it's time to try nitro fuel!
Ugh. Nitro fuel figures. Oh, Jesus. You know, Seed may not be the bustiest character in the world, but I'm not going to lie, she's got a bright ass. Also, the aqua blue hair is a nice change from the usual reds, blondes, and blacks. Or green. Well, there's not really many green characters except for Caesar. I think she's like the only one. Oh wait, no, it's her and Qingyi. Qingyi has like teal hair, but it's in the green spectrum all the same. The kids seem a bit down today. She refers to them as kids, just like how Grace does with her machines. Let's try to cheer them up first. Meanwhile, the cramped safe house welcomes yet another guest.
This place has so many twists and turns. I can barely catch my breath.
Veronica. Well, this is a new character. Kind of reminds me of Evelyn, blonde hair with purple eyes.
Yahoo! So you're the one who contacted me on Knock Knock a week ago. Seed Senior's old friend? Oh, I'm impressed you made it here without getting lost.
Alistair the Enraged says, I hope Seed Senior needs a revival. We shall see. And once again, my YouTube stream is doing it where it lags behind by 15 seconds for some reason. Even though, funny enough, the signal for the game is pretty good. Well, we'll see.
You're too kind. I'm Veronica. I served as a medic in Obsidian Division, and I was both Seed's doctor and friend.
Seed?
Oh, sorry. I forgot. You're Seed now. He's Seed Senior now. Anyway, we go way back. He saved me the first time I was ever caught in a hollow.
So, are they going to explain the name? Or names?
This isn't actually our first meeting, Seed. When Seed Senior brought you out of Hollow Zero, I was the one who did your medical examination. Though you probably don't remember.
Hollow Zero? Wait, so she was found in there? Huh. Well, we know what happened with Yuzuha. She was being used as a lab rat. So, where does Seed fit into all this?
Really? I had no idea. But that's not what we're here to talk about today, Dr. Veronica. Let's sit down and have a chat.
Well, was she found in Hollow Zero and just had naturally abnormal ether resistance and they brought her out of there? Maybe. Well, we'll find out soon, I guess.
Seed? What's with those flowers?
Veronica gazes at the row of potted plants that Seed has planted after being ravaged by both ether corruption and engine oil, many have almost completely withered.
Those little ones are the flowers I planted. Doctor, since you're friends with Seed Senior, you must know how much he loves gardening, right? Thanks to him, I've grown to love flowers too.
Oh, so those things still count as flowers in your eyes? But back to the matter at hand. Seed, after all these years, I'm sure you miss Seed Senior just as much as I do. That's why you were so quick to respond when I reached out, right?
Yeah. Whether he's in some kind of tech-induced sleep I don't understand,
Or he's awake, but his consciousness isn't in his body. It's time for him to come back. I tried a few things on these flowers because they've been wilting in the hollow environment. Engine oil, nitro fuel, salt water, plant juice. I'm planning something similar for Seed Senior. Doc, you're that cup of nitro fuel.
I don't quite get what you mean, but that's not important. Like I said in my DM, I've got a way to bring him back. But I need your help.
What do you need me to do? Whether it's mechanical work or coding, give me some time to study and I'll get it down.
No, it's not time yet. Seed, how do you feel when you see the flowers you planted wither away? Do you feel sadness?
Maybe a little? I mean, those poor things look so lifeless. I used to eat flowers when they got like that, but Captain Magus and Trigger won't let me anymore.
Do you actually know what it means for something to wither? In your eyes, is it any different from Seed Senior sleeping?
I think it's all the same. Whether it's wilting or just resting, a flower's still a flower, and Seed Senior is still Seed Senior.
It's as I thought. You haven't truly grasped what Seed Senior went through. I'd heard you'd achieved remarkable feats in your missions, but it seems the only thing that's grown over the years is your combat ability, not your understanding. If that's the case, my plan doesn't require your involvement.
Uh-oh.
Did you really come all the way to Hollow Zero just to say that, Doc? We aren't going to keep talking about working together?
Don't give me that emotionless smile. If you want this conversation to continue, you'll need to earn my approval first. Truth is, I've been promoted to Junior Lieutenant, which means I can assign specific personnel for special missions. I have a mission here, and if you're up for it, you can take it on.
A mission? Is the target Ethereals or Rebels this time? How much time do I have?
Neither. Just a group of Hollow Raiders who stole military resources. They're trapped in the Hollow. We need to recover those resources. Your job isn't to destroy them, but to rescue them.
Really?
Sure, your gun might be able to level an enemy base with ease, but that doesn't mean it can protect anyone. Show me you can, and we'll continue working together.
Ooh, new game rules, huh? Okay then, let's get moving.
I'll be with you on this mission, but you'll have to rely on yourself. Show me how much you've grown, Seed.
Seed, you're ready to start the mission? I'm ready. Well, almost ready. I gotta go use the little proxies room. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. So what were we doing? All right, we were gonna go do a mission for this Miss Veronica person who is not half bad looking herself, I will say. Yeah, they definitely carried over Evelyn's blonde hair and light violet eyes, that's for sure. I'm surprised we're even still in Chapter 1 of 3.
What brings you here this time?
I would never.
I can help. Is the asset confirmed?
What brings you here this time?
I'll protect.
Tsukishiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
I can help you.
Ooh, we really harmonize. Let's make a grand entrance.
Yeah, I'll go with this. Normally, we would have this would be chapter 2 out of 3, but it's still going as far as the character missions go. Yes, 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 we all know this part.
The distress signal's coming from somewhere deeper in this area. But before you go in, see. We still don't know how many people are injured or how bad it is. Your job is to get as many of them out as possible safely, without casualties. Hands tight, so make every move count. Try not to engage in battles unless you have to.
Roger that. Doctor, I found a shortcut. If we break through these, we can save some travel time.
No, all that noise is gonna bring more ethereals to us. Seed, stick to the plan. If there are still injured people nearby, we can't risk drawing attention.
Why does the music sound like Doom? She's gonna do it anyway, isn't she?
Target spotted.
Are you guys alright?
Breathing. We got a lot of wounded over here. Please, you gotta help us.
We'll get you out, but once you're safe, you're gonna tell us where you hid the items you've stolen.
Okay, so this wasn't the shortcut. It
Keep
was the
them safe,
main
Seed.
pass.
We don't know how bad they're injured. Tread carefully.
Leave it to me.
Is it me or does she strangely sound similar to Bernice? Very similar personality, too. Wait, miss. You really planning to haul as many hauls away with this big guy? Don't worry. Senior's a pro at hauling heavy stuff. Heavy stuff? You talking about us? This is the fastest and safest way to get you all out of here. Safely, but if we run into an ethereal or something like that, you'll have a tough time in combat. Maybe we should. This one punch is all I need. So this is how you transport the wounded? Is this your style of carrying out missions? What is it, Doctor? No, the current mission is to evacuate the wounded to safety, and these Hollow Raiders had it coming anyway. As for everything else, we'll talk about that later.
And now we can get to the destination more easily.
Don't you even care about the people trapped in there?
Aw, you're worried more ethereals will show up, right, Doc? Don't worry. If they come, I'll crush all of them.
She's concerned that Seed isn't taking the value of human life seriously.
Ooh, we've got tracks. Someone's been here.
Yeah, it's them. They went that direction. But, little miss, could you maybe slow down a bit? I'm gonna...
Too late.
Tummy trouble. Hang in there. We're almost there.
It's boss, over there.
Sit tight. I'll clean up these ethereals in no time. Oh, that's some music. Come say hello to my fist. Time to attack. Attack incoming. Not over yet. That's amazing. What is it they say? Reduced to ash. Let's pulverize them.
In pursuit.
Veronica and some more raiders. Wait a minute, I'm looking at double right there. After transporting the last injured Hollow Raider back to the temporary safety zone, Seed dusts off her hands with satisfaction.
Hey, little miss. Think you could let us down now?
Sorry for the rough ride.
Huh? Need to tie your shoelaces?
What? No! Out! Whatever. Let us down to tie our shoelaces!
No can do. My mission is to get you all safely away from the danger zone. And with these new rifts forming, I can't say there's absolutely no chance of a watering can coming through one and smacking you in the head.
I don't think you're helping, Seed.
There's no way that's ever going to happen!
All right, break's over. Let's hit the road.
Again? Have mercy on us. We were wrong. We won't do anything bad ever again.
I take it back. I think Seed would get along more with Bernice than Orphe would, because she's a little loco. Similar personality too.
Stay still, or Seed Senior might slip up.
Oh God, she is so similar to Bernice. Oh man.
All the more reason to get you out safely, if you've decided to change your ways.
I object! Sure. We messed up by attacking the defense force and tried to smuggle stolen resources through the Hollow. But, according to Article 17 of the new Eridu Hollow Rescue Management Regulations, Hollow Raiders engaged in illegal activities still retain their basic human rights. We've been wandering the Hollows for years. Sure, we've been caught plenty of times, but nothing we did should have earned us this kind of punishment. We've taken heavy losses in this operation. If things were different, we wouldn't be swallowing our pride and asking the defense force for help.
Groans of pain echo among the Hollow Raiders. One of them finally musters up the courage, fixing his determined gaze upon Seed.
Please let us make our own way out of the Hollow. Just provide cover, that's all we ask. We appreciate your support, but some of us are seriously hurt, and we can't take much more of this.
No can do. The Hollow's dangerous, and you guys are way too slow. That's not what I'd call finishing my mission. Anyway, don't worry. I won't let you lose any more hands.
Wait, hands as in people? Or like actual hands?
Oh, fuck's sake. Learn some diplomacy skills, Seed.
Mm-hmm. Seed Senior's hands got wrecked a bunch of times in combat. But no worries. The docs always put them back together good as new. If you guys ever lose your hands, I can put in a recommendation for ya.
You gotta be kidding! You can't be serious! Some of us are already at death's door. Others might end up with lifelong disabilities, and you have the nerve to say something like that?
Veronica, anytime.
We might be Hollow Raiders, but we're still people. We bleed, we care, and it hurts when our comrades fall! You heartless monster! Does this mean anything to you?
Whoa, that's a big reaction. Is your broken arm hurting? Don't worry, I can help. Seed Senior just needs to give that arm a little squeeze and it'll pop right back into place.
Oh God, she really is daft.
Stay back, you monster! Ma'am, please, help us!
You know, I'm sure in Seed's mind she's trying to be helpful. But that's not how it's coming across for everybody else.
Cut it out, Seed.
Stop messing with them. This isn't a game. These are people's lives.
What's wrong, Doc? I'm still in the middle of my mission.
Getting these Hollow Raiders out of the Hollow is my job. Yours ends here. I get it now. You're incapable of understanding other people's pain, aren't you?
Well, I guess when you're raised with machines for too long, you kind of lose a sense of humanity.
I can. It's like when the mounting screw for an external drone goes missing. And you finally find it rattling around inside your abdominal armor after the last maintenance job. That kind of thing.
Just as I thought. You don't get it at all.
Really?
When someone comes to you, afraid of death, and asking for help, your job is to protect them, not inflict more pain.
Death? But their hearts are all still beating. Not a single one has died yet.
Oh god, she still doesn't get it.
Besides, I've already eliminated anything that could harm them.
You are the source of their pain, Seed. You can't use ignorance as a shield just because you're young. Ever since Seed Senior left, you really haven't grown at all.
Uh-oh.
Figures. You're not really human. More like something that just resembles one. I don't think we need to discuss cooperation any further. I'll complete my plans on my own. As for you, since using me as your nitro fuel for Seed Senior didn't work, feel free to try salt water or plant juice next. Whatever suits you.
Oh, no.
Your mission ends here, Seed.
Failed the lesson. So, Seed has been basically raised in a bubble similar to Sonny from Metal Gear Solid, where any concept of basic humanity, feelings of pain or fear, death even, they're all completely alien to her. And so how she understands it is completely different from most people, but because of that, she comes off as completely alien to everyone. So Veronica's trying to help her, be more understanding in that regard. But clearly it's not working. After visiting Siege, you begin preparing the plan to impersonate Defense Force broadcasts. Soon after, Magus and Orphe come rushing to the door. So Veronica was trying to help her get out of that bubble, as it were, but it didn't work. She's still extremely cavalier in applying machine logic to human flesh logic. It doesn't work. At least, not that much anyway. Proxy, we got trouble. About that plan to hack into the Defense Force radio broadcast, how's the prep coming along? All the fake documents are ready, but sure you don't want to reconsider? No time to think. Since we're ready, let's head to Seed's safe house now. Hang on. What's going on? A few days ago, Seed seems to have secretly carried out a mission alone. After the mission, she's been holed up in the safe house at Hollow Zero. Trigger was worried that her current state wouldn't hold up against dangers lurking in the Hollow and thus stayed by her side, but she still wouldn't say a word. So we had to come to you, Proxy. That kid must have told you about it. You're her kind. I get it. Wise, are you guys heading to Hollow Zero? I'll stay here and I'll wait for your update. Just hit me up when you're ready. It's urgent. Let's move out now. Alright. You arrive at the safe house with Magus and Orphe, where Trigger is consoling Seed. Don't know what you've been through, Seed, but I'll comfort you, says Trigger.
Proxy, you're here.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
What's going on?
What's going on, Seed? Magus said you went on a mission alone. Did you run into trouble?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some spilled nitro fuel, that's all. But forget about that. Proxy, what exactly is death?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Why are you suddenly asking about that? Has someone said something?
Yeah, she doesn't even despite Isolde disappearing into dust right in front of her, she doesn't understand the concept of death. It's like, it's not like machines where you can repair them and they start moving again. No, it's like with a regular ass human, once you're done, you're done. Unless you believe in reincarnation, which I kind of like to think is a thing spiritually.
Seed Senior told me that life is a circle, and death is just a dot on that circle. When flowers wither and return to the earth, new buds will soon sprout again. But something doesn't quite add up. If he's right, why would those Hollow Raiders be so afraid and hateful of death? Why is it that instead of confusion, I just feel this overwhelming, suffocating pressure?
That's what's got her shaken up.
Relax. That kind of question takes some time to unpack. We'll figure it out gradually. More importantly, I think I heard Seed Senior mentioned on the Defense Force radio.
Ugh, let's not give her false hope.
Huh? Right now?
Contact Bell outside the Hollow. Or tell the prepared story.
Yeah. For certain reasons, I hacked into the Defense Force's internal broadcast and heard his name. The report seems to be on a loop right now, so I rushed over to find you. We can't get radio signals in the Hollow, but Belle's outside right now, so we can call her and tune into the broadcast.
I heard someone calling me. Did you want to hear that radio message Wise mentioned?
Yes, please!
Radio message lifts Seed's spirit. Everyone gathers around the screen, holding their breath as they listen to the fabricated recording. As Bell silently hacks into the Defense Force's channel, the recording begins to play clearly on the radio.
Now seeking next mission update. It's under top-level confidentiality. Information strictly classified from non-Defense Force personnel. The following intelligent construct units have detached their consciousness from their current shells. They have entered Logic Core offline maintenance upgrade protocol until core iteration is complete. Preliminary core iteration completed. Relevant units will temporarily operate in new vessels, directly assigned to the extended closed training program, Operation Deep Dive. Executing multi-dimensional tactical simulations and cross-generational consciousness synergy missions. The list includes Chromaconda, Tartarus, Seed Senior. Special notice. During training, all forms of non-encrypted private communications will be restricted. All external contact must be reviewed by security personnel.
I don't like this.
So Seed Senior has been on a secret mission? No wonder he's been gone for so long. But why didn't he tell me?
That's probably because of the self-defense system built into military intelligent constructs. They can't disobey commands issued by the system, even for the people they care about most. But I'm sure, even if Seed Senior can't answer your messages, he's still looking out for you. Seed, let's wait patiently. Until the day Seed Senior returns from his mission. Okay?
So, I don't need to do anything? And he'll just come back on his own? If that's the case, I guess I'm okay with that.
Execute Magus' plan. Is it me, or is this probably one of the most in-depth agent stories thus far? As far as the regular ones go, because, Jane, Yanagi, and Astra and Evelyn. Astra and Evelyn being counting as one singular one, basically counted as interim main story chapters. All the other agent stories were kind of like their own little separate but still canon stories, but they're really going all out with this one. I mean, I expected this to be chapter 2 by now, but no, we're still in 1. Seed, is there anything if there's anything you want to talk about or need help with, feel free to hit us up anytime. Anything goes. Of course, we're Opal Squad after all. Got it. Phew, looks like we're safe for now, maybe. Roxy, I gotta admit, you're one heck of a reliable guy. You're too kind, as long as Seed is fine. Seed's taking a breather, says she needs some alone time. But she seems to be doing much better than before. Thank you, Proxy. We should all get some rest. Alright, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. Leave story. Okay. In progress. Okay. Oh, by the way, I think while trying to do all the HIA coins, the ones that I'm missing, I ended up running into and triggering a side mission that wasn't even highlighted at all. They kind of left it for you to find it. I'm not, for anyone who's probably done it or seen it, in front of the video store, there's a short teenage girl with twin pigtails and pink hair standing with her phone held in the air in front of the video store. Turned out she is actually a side mission, Clara, who I think we ran into a handful of times previously, but finding her again and talking to her activated the side mission. However, I'm going to hold off on that until we've finished all the main side story stuff for Seed. Ugh, I hope I get Seed. I hope I get Seed. However, as much as I would like to continue into Chapter 2 and 3, I think I'm going to break it up into a separate stream because it's 8:30. Chapter 1 went on longer than I thought. I was expecting it to be, like, how long has it been? Okay, it's actually been a little over an hour, but it still felt pretty long. So, I think I'm going to call it off right here, and then come back later with the rest of it tomorrow morning, because I don't want to push it, to be perfectly honest. So, this will be part 1, and then part 2 and 3 we will continue tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm going to do that instead of pushing my luck, especially with how lengthy it ended up being. So, that's what I'll do. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow in that case, and I will leave it at this. So yeah, part 1 of the Siege story done. We'll do 2 and 3 tomorrow, and then if we have time, we'll do any more extra stuff to go along with it pertaining to the TV schedule. So that'll do it for now. I'm gonna go take a rest and get some early sleep. See y'all later. Bye-bye.